Hello friends, in this video we'll be discussing Hasse diagram problem number 1. Welcome back friends. Now we are starting with the new topic, that is Hasse diagram, and we'll discuss one example on it. So what is Hasse diagram? Pictorial representation of a poset is called Hasse diagram. First of all, poset. What do you mean by poset? Poset topic we have already discussed. A relation is said to be poset if it is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. If a relation follows this particular three properties, then the relation is said to be poset. If that relation, if you represent in a pictorial format, then it is called a Hasse diagram. So let us start. There are few steps to convert a relation into Hasse diagram, and the steps are: number one is draw the digraph, remove reflexive and transitive edges, draw a digraph in such a way that all the arrows are pointing upwards, remove direction, and replace circles with the dots. So these are the steps. If you follow this step, you can easily convert any relation into Hasse diagram. First of all, my question is draw Hasse diagram. So this is my first problem. So obviously this relation must be poset. If this relation is a poset, then only we can draw its Hasse diagram. And for relation to be poset, it should be reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. No need to check that. We are assuming it's already poset. We just need to draw the Hasse diagram. So first step is, see here, the first step is draw digraph. So first of all, let us draw the diagram. So there are three elements, 1 2 3. So 1 1. Next we have 1 2. Digraph we have already discussed how to draw this. 3 3. Arrows are important. 1 3 and finally 2 3. So step number 1 is done. What about step number 2? Remove reflexive and transitive edges. Reflexive edges, we know these circles are reflexive edges. That means 1 1 2 2 3 3. So we're going to remove that, and we need to remove the transitive edges. See here, 1 2 2 3. So 1 3 is your transitive edge, so we need to remove this. Now for removing transitive edge, you can remove from the diagram, from the digraph to be very specific, or you can remove from the relation. See here, 1 2. See here, 1 2 2 3. So 1 3 is your reflexive transitive edge. So let us remove this edge. After removing, we are left with we removed circle because they are reflexive edges. We are left with 1 2 and 2 3 because we removed this edge. This is transitive edge. Try doing this in rough work first, because once you remove, there is a possibility that you are left with few transitive edges, or that you haven't removed properly. So do it in a rough work. If you got it properly or correctly, you can draw here. Once we are done with this, let us move on with the next step. We removed reflexive and transitive edges. Now the next step is draw digraph in such a way that all the edges are pointing upwards. So this step is very important step. See, all the edges are pointing upwards. So which elements I'm going to write it down at the bottom is 1. Why 1? 1 because there is no incoming to 1. There is no incoming to 1, therefore 1 at the bottom. See, I cannot write it down 2 at the bottom because there is an incoming transition to 2 from 1. So 1 has to be there below 2. So since there is no incoming transition to 1, so 1 I am going to write it down at the bottom. From 1 there is a link to 2, and from 2 there is a link to 3. See here. This step says draw all the edges in such a draw the digraph in such a way that all the edges are pointing upwards. See here, all the edges are pointing upwards. See, it's not necessary that you should draw in the same way that I did. You can draw in this manner also. There is no problem. This is also perfectly okay, till the time all the edges are pointing upwards. See here, you can easily identify the direction, or you can draw in this format also, so there is no problem. Hasse diagram you can draw as per your convenience, but you make sure that all the edges are pointing upwards. See, by looking at this diagram, you can surely say 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. You cannot have two elements at the same line. It's not allowed. See here, it's not allowed. Why? Because here the arrows are not pointing upwards. It should point, all the arrows should point upwards. What is the next? Remove the direction. We're going to remove this direction and we're going to replace circle with dots. 1, 2, 3. See, if you got this, then this should be the answer. This is also perfectly okay, or this is also perfectly okay. So there is no problem. All the diagrams are similar. See, after looking at this particular diagram, you should be able to identify from where to where there is a link. For example, by looking at this, you can clearly say the link is from 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3. By looking at this, you can say 1 to 2, 2 to 3. In fact, by looking at this also, you can identify from where to where there is a link, from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, because all the edges are pointing upwards. Suppose you write something like this. Now, please tell me, can you say there is a link between 1 to 2 or from 2 to 1? From 1 to 2 or from 2 to 1? You cannot say. Therefore, in Hasse diagram, we draw all the edges which are pointing upwards, so that after looking at the diagram, you should be able to identify from where to where there is a link. So this is your Hasse diagram representation. We're done with the first problem. This is one of the simplest problem. Hope you understood. In the next video, we'll discuss few more examples. Thank you.